Hello, Scott.
Good morning or afternoon.
Good afternoon. Candace Buckner, Washington Post. Scott, with Gerald Green remaining in their starting lineup, how does that affect what you guys want to do with matchups?
We're going to have to guard their three-point shooters. This is how they play, and they do a great job of spreading the floor, and we're going to have to be able to guard. We've had a lot of experience throughout the year of guarding smaller players or bigger guys, and definitely they're going to have to do it tonight or this afternoon. It's going to be a great challenge.
Scott, Paul Flannery, SB Nation, over here on your right. How do you approach the quick turnaround for your guys, 36 hours after playing and then starting a new series?
You have no excuse. You just go out in there and play. And these guys are great for that reason. They can turn around from a tough loss, from a great win, back-to-back, 4 and 5 nights. It's what both teams are athletes do. They compete at a high level, and it's going to be a great challenge. We know Boston they have the best record in the league for the reason that they have a very good team, a talented team, a deep team, and both teams have the quick turnaround, so there's no excuse. And not that we would have one even if we only had the quick turnaround.
Hey Scott, J. Michael, CSM Mid-Atlantic. Since you had so much success with Gortat against Millsap when he moved to the 5 in that first series, does that make you feel a little bit more comfortable that maybe you can keep size and rebounding on the floor while still defending a smaller lineup with Green or whoever they have on the floor?
Well, I mean, I think Marge has done a great job defensively. He doesn't get a lot of credit for the defense he's played in the last series, but he's done a great job. Keefe has guarded small players. We switch a lot, just like every other team in the league, and Keefe is a three-point shooter also. So it's not like he's scoring down low every time down the court and guarding big guys every time down the court. He's been accustomed to guarding smaller players, and we're going to have to do it today. They're going to have to guard our smaller players also in the perimeter. It's nothing that both teams have not seen throughout the season.
Was Jason Smith able to do anything yesterday in practice?
All we did was a walkthrough, so he was able to do that, but yeah, he's fine today.
Joseph Pavone, WEI.com. Scott, what are some of the things that impressed you the most about the Celtics when you looked at the past series against the Bulls?
It's the same things that impressed you throughout the season. They're a very good basketball team. They're very physical. They shoot the ball well. They move the ball. They defend. Isaiah, I think we've all know what he's able to do, and how he's able to do it is just incredible. And he does it every night, and he's one of the best players in the league.
Scott, how much do you talk to your guys about emotion as the series starts? You guys have a little history going back and forth. Do you tell them a little story to illustrate that, hey, this is what happens when emotions get out of control?
No, I mean, I think we all are well aware of that. We can't afford to focus on the physicality of the series. You just have to focus on playing basketball. The ref's job is to control if it gets out of line, and they've done a good job. I know both teams, one of the things I love about both teams, they play hard, and you can't discount that in this league, the teams that play hard. I think that's a great trait to have. You can have a talented team that doesn't play hard, and you're going to be a frustrated coach. And both teams are talented, both teams play hard, and the season series has been very competitive and 2-2, and we anticipate it's going to be the same way. It's not going to be 90s basketball. Those days are done, and they're not coming back. Thank goodness they're not, because it's a great game to watch. It's free flowing, and it's pleasant on the eye, and it's not football.
Scott, David Aldridge, TNT. David. How are you, sir? As somebody who's gotten very far in the playoffs, as series proceed, you get to the next level and the next level, what are the keys to a team advancing at this level, conference finals level, finals level?
could just continue to focus on each game and not look ahead and not get down after a tough loss. It's you don't go through, at least it hasn't happened yet, going through an entire playoffs undefeated. You have to understand that you just focus on each game, and there's a lot that's out there, and you can't pay attention to that. You have to focus on basketball, and each series is definitely tougher because you're talking about there's only 8 teams now, and the next round is only going to be 4 teams, and so forth. But it's a challenge, and it's what we all love to do, and it's a great honor to be in this situation and to lead our team. I'm sure Brad feels the same with his team, and we know that the team that plays better is the team that's going to win the game, and the team that plays better for the series is going to be the team that wins the series. There's nothing surprising about that. Man, you guys are so serious.